Alright, guess I gotta launch it myself. Thanks, game. You shouldn't have. There we go. Isn't it crazy to think that absolutely nothing has changed and we're still trying to do the pacifist shit? Actually, on the good news, ever since I left, we've actually almost oh my god, these buttons feel so crispy. Why do they feel so crispy? I need a Oh, my game crashed. Five times 5, 25. Hello, Java. How you doing? I finally got my controllers, so we're back in business, baby. And unfortunately, being back in business means we still have a lot of pacifist runs to do. It's like I'm playing that game again. You know, that game where you don't kill anything? Delta Rune. Five by five means loud and clear. Well, shout you out, please? I don't think I will. But well, 5 by 5 means loud and clear. That is interesting. Because said hi, yeah, that does not warrant a shout you out, but that's actually interesting. You would think that I would know. Well, okay. Then again, my time at the military wasn't really real military, so I can't gloat, you know. But yeah, I've never heard that before. But that's interesting to know. 5 by 5. A 25. It's still pouring gas. Wait. My precious gas. You know how expensive that shit was? Alright. Well, we need more gas. And then we can start all the pacifist rate bullshit again. Streaming on multiple platforms? Yes, sir. We got YouTube, we got YouTube Live, we got YouTube Live Shorts, and we got Twitch. Oh wow, we're actually almost there. All right. Well, absolutely nothing has changed in between the time where I lost, where my controller went kaput and right now. dropping frames. That's ridiculous. Alright, let's keep an eye on that, shall we? Alright, where do I hit from here? Oh, we're here. Okay. Cool. Alright. Oh, we can hit purple. That guy's upstairs. I need this. Well, it feels good to be back streaming and shit, cause well, quite frankly, it's been a little bit too long. I tried to stream again on Wednesday, and that's when my controllers broke. It's been a full week. The controllers, the meta sent in new controllers at a scarily fast time. I put in the order on the very next day, and it came, and then it came, it came at it came at on Monday. So it literally just took what, 5 days for them to send in the controllers, which is amazing, to be honest. Like that is really fast. But hell yeah, we got new controllers now, which means no stick drift, no whatsits, no doozits. No broken buttons. I can actually press all my buttons now. Which is amazing, it turns out. And we're back to playing our favorite game, Ghost of Gabor. Man, scars are making a hell of an appearance recently, huh? I don't know how many times I've seen scars, but they have not stopped making an appearance on in my vaults recently, or just, well, any of my runs in general. Well, there's a gun that I like to see. There's something I don't like to see. Seriously, guys, I get it, all right. I get it, guys. I'm rich beyond relief. Can we wrap it up? I do not need more GPUs. What I need is a hack tool. A hack tool that will let me complete the mission that has been stuck on my page for how long? At least half of white so far. Ever since I got it, I haven't been able to get rid of it. So New controllers, baby. They feel great, by the way. I've decided that I'm not going that I don't know if it was I don't know if my if this was causing unnecessary tension, but I had a rubber cap over my original controllers, and I have a funky feeling that I mean it's just a rubber cap, of course, over the thumbsticks, but I have a feeling that in some weird way it may have been nice vault, thank you. But in some way I've seen hack tools come out of Red Vault on showed off. Yeah, but I don't have any Reds is the thing. Reds need me to run underground, and there's no quest for undergrounds at the moment. So I really just have to hope it comes out of purples, really. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've definitely gotten hack tools there before as well, I think. It's just right now I need to do this. I need to do this complete 10 raids without dying or killing, because it's the fastest way to level up Hannah in the game. Is literally just run around and kill nothing and exfil as fast as possible, I guess. I don't. Hack tools have to come out of other vaults as well, which is pretty much what I'm doing, right? I'm basically using up every single. I'm basically using up every single purple I can get until I get a hack tool. I don't think hack tools have any like possible spawn locations like you know, like one of the streamer items or stuff, but well, I can just look around. Opening vaults are the only thing that's helping me right now. I mean, okay, once I complete this quest, what I can do is I can run a couple underground raids where I can actually kill people, funnily enough, and then during that time I can also run green simultaneously in hopes of getting a red, because I don't really need my greens, so and to be honest, like green vaults, I don't know what they did to them, but they've been dookie for a very, very long time, so you know. But these containers can also, on very rare occasions, spawn computer type stuff, which does include hack tools as well. So to be honest, like I don't like how you know, I don't like how the fastest way to technically do all this or get Trader 5 is to don't kill or die. I mean, the dying part is pretty standard, but the killing part is kind of where it just gets a little weird, because I mean, the whole point of the game is to kill things, right? So being told that you can't kill anything, it's gonna raise some eyebrows, you know. But you know what? Like, I'm fine with it for now, because I know for a fact that they said like that when they were redoing the missions for all the traders, this raid or this wipe, they've only managed to pump out uh Spectre and Minty, which are obviously the top priority picks for most people. So it's a good thing that they picked them anyway. But as a result, you know, it's I mean, Shiro was completely fine. Yuri was just slightly tedious. And really it's only really it's only what's it called? It's only fuck English, motherfucker. Do I speak it's a whole lot harder in PvP? Well, yeah, obviously, because not only do you that's why I'm a casual PvE enjoyer, because I don't like doing the doing the stuff that comes with PvP. I mean, people find it fun to play PvP. That's completely fine. I have nothing against it, but for the most part, the most effective strategies have always pretty much been hide in a tree, wait for some poor soul to pass by, and then just you know. Or you know, or connection terminated. Hey Mel. Yo, new phone, who this? What's up, Mel? We just playing Tabor. We're trying to get the Spectre. Not Spectre. We're trying to get the Minty. No, not Minty. We're trying. I'm been brain rotted. We're trying to get to. All traders level 5, and the only one which we haven't done yet is Tabor Rehabilitation Hospital, or Hana, whichever one you want to call it. And so the fastest way that I've determined to do it is to do the most efficient way that I've found to do it is unfortunately the one quest that requires you to basically don't kill anyone or anything and don't die. Yeah. You play PvE a ton? Shit, yeah. Yeah, me too. I actually, like, ever since the PvE got released, I've been religiously playing it. It's the only thing I ever play these days, cause you know, it's just so stress free. It's bliss, you know. The you know, not having to worry about anything, not having to not worrying about rats and the what's its, the do's its, and the who hits. So it's a very, very stress-free environment, and I'm all for it. Same thing, I'm just looking for people to play with by now. Well, shit, man. I'm sure, like, in general, most of the well, okay, I don't know about the Tabor Discord, because honestly, like, the people there are kinda shitheads, but you can always try your luck there. Although I wouldn't recommend it. Just like convince a friend or something to play with you, and you'll be good for the most part. I personally have always been a solo player, forefront foremost, just because like I'm just here to chill, relax, not do anything crazy. So you know, just vibe and have a great time. Plus, to be honest, like the current mission that I'm doing right now is so boring. For if anyone else were to join me, that quite frankly, like oh man. Wait, can I? Okay, there we go. We don't talk much about whatever you just saw. It's pretty bad. Plus my new controllers just came in. I broke my last ones, unfortunately. The button stopped being able to be pressed in. What a shame, you know. But what can you do about it? You know, it's just the way it is. The life expectancy of a VR controller is not long, especially if you're a content creator like I am. Well, okay, not if you're a content creator like me. I took relatively okay care of my of my of my of all my stuff, but but if you were, say, what's that crazy lady again, the the weird wolf girl, whatever, Fillion, is that her name? If you're a weirdo like her and you do backflips all the time and break your shit, you know, it's much less surprising. That's all I gotta say. You am a streamer? Yeah, me too. It turns out. Wait, but you already knew that. What am I saying? Yeah. You know, when you're doing pacifist runs, guns are good for one thing, and it's to do the Omega sprint. Remember when everyone remember this is what everyone wants the regular running speed to be like, mind you, so because God forbid people know how to make a game unlike Scott. I can't believe the amount of hate Scott gets. It's people are children, man. Like, yeah, it's just I do it more for fun, more than anything. Once upon a time, I wanted to be like, you know, PewDiePie, you know, the next PewDiePie, but like gay, I guess. And then I realized that this shit wasn't gonna pay the bills for like the next 6 years. So at one point I gave up, and then I came back due to reasons that I will not disclose. And I've been mainly consistently on that grind, trying to get that YouTube YouTube monetization up, you know. get that sweet, juicy YouTube moolah, and then we'll be gaming. Stream for fun? Yeah, that's the way to go. Well, to be honest, like streaming, like half the time is 90% just showing up and doing it. It's oh well. Speaking of 3, 2, 1, sir, excuse me. I'm trying to. Did I put it back up here? Where's my... Where is it? Oh, did I put it back up here? I did. Why? So, for you, Mel, we are gonna be taking whatever we're drinking, whatever we're smoking. Take a toke here in a 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Raise ale, praise ale. Burn down Applebee's, motherfuckers. See that? That's motivation. You know, people say I'm running from my demons. I'm just running from my next buzz, you know. Who's gonna carry the boats? I sleep before I wake up. Gun safety. Got 3 water bottles, but that's completely not what we need at all, apparently. Because we're apparently missing the thermos bottles. So that's fantastic. You outside or in? You're inside. Are you up or down? I'm gonna guess up. You know, when you wake up? Yeah. I sleep before I wake up. You know? Who's gonna carry the boats, man? Who's gonna carry the boats? Run 25 miles an hour a day. Don't give a fuck. Who's gonna carry the boats? Shit's too easy. Who's gonna carry the boats, man? No, but I don't typically go live around this timing. This is all very new to me because recently I got a real form of employment. So I'm earning real money now. But you see, I'm also still doing this because, let's be honest, all jobs except for content creation suck. Content creation is the only realistic choice of careers these days. Connection terminated. Thank you, Java, for following. I guess you found me on Twitch. I'm guessing you like Twitch more than YouTube. Job? Yeah. Why are we censoring it? In a world where the word job is a slur. That's a great found on Twitch, hell yeah. It's a great opportunity for like Dead by Daylight to add a job application as a killer. New killer. The unemployed. Shower, deodorant, family, life, job, water. Yeah. You don't shower? Ooh. Brother, ooh. That's how it's said. Brother, ooh. A Tommy gun. Y'all ever see Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey the Mask? A Tommy gun. You do? Yes. 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 Oh, you're the flashlight. Always gotta make sure you stay strapped. You know, speaking of job applications, this one right here. Look at this. What does this say? Moving out utilities. Oh, these are utility. That's a that's like when you move. That's like a rent contract. I see. You're dead. Alright, what do we got in perfect timing? Oh! Rushby! No stupid! Let's go by say so go by super boys go by super boys go away Puchka bus Puchka bus. BRB blow jobbing this blow jobbing this can of peaches. I haven't. Sir, how are you gonna how are you gonna confront the terrorists? Ivan at B7. $50,000 doll hairs. I'm done. Which one of you bastards wanna be sold? Actually, I'm a can of peaches. That's crazy. But I liked it. I liked it. Ooh. I don't need this many NVGs. 4 of these bad boys will do. Remember when it was...
Hey guys, remember when it's the start of the what? And then you have nothing, and then selling this will be considered you trying a little too hard.
Yeah. Alright. Your time is... Well, flight recorders are pretty... No, your time is up. Your time is up. Damn, he lives for a second more. That should be done. 30,000 dollars. Where's the Joker? I have a couple healing items. What do you should click that wipe account button. You're driving me a hard bargain there. Not gonna lie. Oh, I'm never gonna use any of these anyways, so I guess I'll throw this into the pile for the last bit of moolah. This should set me up to level 5. Hear me out. You click and confirm it. Yeah, maybe not. $2,000. Really? This game gets bolder. It's a bold move, Cotton. $900. Okay. Not here. Yeah, this will probably do. I'm sorry, Dream Journals. It's time to go. Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled. Sold a Ragnar full of collector armor. I mean, that's the way to do it. It's not. Listen, you get to this point in stage where you need the money more. Look at that Shiro 5, baby. Now this is the only one that's left, and this is unironically the biggest bullshit thing I've ever done. Look at all this. Look at how much progress I still have left to do. I hate this so much. You threw it out? Even better! Yeah, I mean, hey, you know what? You're hurting no one in PVE, so what's it matter who does what, you know? I don't care. So the funny thing is, I've always had personal beef with you know, sniping in Tabor. I mean, they did kind of nerf the AWM recently, so it's probably not as big an issue as before. But in general, like specifically for like Island, which is technically the only good place to ever do any form of sniping. It does kind of make very little sense that some of the spawns you can literally like you can literally like run for like 10 seconds and come across another poor soul to snipe. And there's this one video, I think it was from, well, I forget who it was from, but it was from Timeless or WD or one of the big wig boys, you know. He spawned at Gore Pit, and then he pulled out a sniper, jumped up the high ground, and then instantly took out 2 people who had also just spawned. That is crazy. That, like, to me, that's just insane that, like, in a game like an extraction shooter, you can die 10 seconds into a raid. I don't know if such a thing can ever happen in Tarkov, but I assume Tarkov is, well, okay, it's not better made, but it doesn't matter really since the island rework is coming up anyway, so what's it matter, I guess. That shit will never happen again, and I'm grateful for it, quite frankly, because it really was kind of a bad idea for that kind of spawn logic to ever occur in the first place. But then again, it's island is like what, second oldest map next to next to Silo, so no surprise there, I suppose. Because of the cheaters? Well, it's not really a cheater issue, it's more of a spawn logic issue. So the thing about that spawn logic is that whatever I just mentioned is completely it's completely intentional and in the game. But yeah, I agree. I've also seen no small amount of cheaters, but you're playing a live service game. There's always gonna be cheaters out there. Like, no matter how hard you try, cheaters will always be a thing, and there's not a damn thing you can do to stop it. In fact, well, at the very on Tarkov. Well, see, that's the thing though, is that on Tarkov it's not intended for it to happen, so it gets a pass there, you know. You outside or in, you outside or in, you outside or in. You're inside. Well, I can't go up there. But let's just be clear. Seems like at the very least, Tabor is putting in more effort than whatever the guys at who made Tarkov ever did. And I'm saying that with full biasness in mind because I have friends who work at Combat Waffle, and also people who and also like just other friends in general who play this game a lot, so it's 100% a bias issue. Cheating and no ban waves. Can't care less why I don't play it. Yeah, I mean that's exactly it, isn't it? They cheat. Nothing ever comes of it. You get stupid shit like the wiggle. You know, the wiggle. You ever heard of the wiggle? Because my friend showed it to me once upon a time. My friend showed me the wiggle one time. It kinda all fell apart from there, really. It's like top 10 reasons to never play Number 1, the wiggle. Scott would just say skill issue. Yeah, well, on most occasions it's really just kids complaining about the game, so I don't really care. It's not like I've talked to Scott before, like in person, on a private call. He's not that bad. He's a really nice guy. I mean, so I have absolutely zero clue as to why everyone absolutely hates him so much. Is it because he's blunt, or what's the problem? Because he's a military vet. He doesn't take shit from people, and I kind of like that about him. I mean, you know, at least compared to like this one other game who's the developer's like a complete dick sucker. So I'd rather have a hard ass over a over a dick sucker at least. And like I said, Scott is Scott is nice. So sleep servers, no idea what that means. You talking about like some like weird Tabor thing where people sleep in a Discord? Like that in of itself isn't weird enough already, or are you talking about like in PvP? Is that what's called sleep servers, or is like in the PvP version of Tabor, you go in it and you basically get no players, which makes it like a dead raid. I don't know, but I can tell you this much, that if people care so much, if people want to use like that thing that I'm talking about, like going in at shitty timings with the TikTok trend. Well, I don't use TikTok, so I have absolutely no idea about anything related to TikTok. All I know is that people have done some really stupid fucking trends over the years, and some have killed children who have tried it. So but if anyone takes offense to Scott, not that I'm dick riding him or anything, I have called out the game on occasion when something is just straight up like not okay, like when they added when the easy normal hard mode just got introduced, and then the bots wouldn't die. I mean, it was a mistake, yes, but still, it should have never. It was really weird to me that no one had tested it beforehand, unless they all tested it and then someone accidentally pressed the 0 after they were done QAing it, which is also really fucking weird to me, but it doesn't matter. So, but some people like legitimately can't handle getting told the fuck off. Scott doesn't care anymore. Because of Tabor, his company is a multi-millionaire company now, and they have the liberty to make whatever they want. So he doesn't give a shit if he loses one child or 2 or 10 by saying something rude, because I mean, half the time anyway, as far as I'm concerned, he's more or less like the more justified one. Also, he's older. Kids should never be playing video games like this anyway. But what can you do about it? Sometimes people just rather gift their kid a Quest 3 or a Quest 2 rather than actually learn how to be a parent, I guess. That's what these days were like. I mean, granted, it's not to say like my childhood was so fantastic and great either. I really I didn't exactly have had the happiest childhood either, but goddamn it, can we all just stop pretending like it's normal to give your kid an iPad and call it for the day, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's just stupid that people genuinely think that it's normal to be just to have an iPad shoved in your face and call it a day. Connection terminated. Thank you, Zako, for following. Welcome. If you don't know me, I am Okami. I play a lot of Ghosts of Tabor, and currently we're doing this quest. We're doing a lot of quests and tasks for the Tabor Rehabilitation Hospital, because we're trying to get level 5 on everything. And it's taking a really long time just because of this this singular thing, and I technically do have a thing here which will give me 10,000 rep, but I don't have a hack tool, so. Hi, I'm new in VR. You have a question? How do VR people hold sweat? Well, uh, there are a bunch of different ways, but uh, it mostly boils down to a bunch of different things. First things first, the area that you're playing in, it can be well ventilated. You should ideally have a fan pointed at you, or if you're like me, you should get some air. You should have air conditioning. I uh, I intermittently like turn it on and off based off of how hot or cold it is. Second thing is your head strap. If you're using the default head strap, you may tend to sweat more because it's not particularly comfortable. So you may want to consider getting like some type of like replacement head strap. It doesn't have to be like the fancy schmancy ones that all like the YouTubers recommend. You can just buy like a really cheap one. There are typically two types of head straps. You have halos, and you have back straps. Uh, it's a complete preference thing on which one you prefer, but most of the time they would let your head breathe easier than as opposed to the regular head strap that comes with whatever VR head strap. I'm assuming you're doing Quest 2 or Quest 3 anyway, since they're typically the most accessible, but wherever you live, Google like your your VR your VR Quest 2. Yeah, so Quest 2's default headset is really terrible. Uh because it sits very awkwardly on your face. Uh the and also the facial interface, defines the facial interface is you can on your Quest use if you look at the if you look at like the whole thing, you will see that you can actually remove the you can actually remove this one particular area that is the front of your thing, and it's basically what your face is resting on. On the Quest 2, it has zero ventilation at all, and it's just a solid piece of plastic. You wanna buy a replacement for that as soon as possible that has ventilation holes anywhere on the plastic, which will make it easier for your face to breathe, basically. So yeah, that weird plastic that I put on my eye, yeah, the thing that's like the thing that holds like the padding and everything, that's called the facial interface. And basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to buy a replacement for that, which typically has a ventilation. It will typically have ventilation, because that thing is going to just absolutely bog up your shit, because it's just that terrible. If you want, you can buy generic brand ones. They do just fine. But if you are willing to spend a little bit of extra money, the two sites that I would recommend the most, I put toilet paper on it. Hey, Navy SEAL. We're just explaining how to combat sweating in when playing VR. Yeah, so you're gonna want to buy a completely new one. basically anything that is not the device itself, you want to replace. Basically, for Quest 2 at least. For if you want cheap, but relatively good, AMVR, capital Alpha, Mike, and then VR. That's a pretty relatively cheap and affordable option. If you want to go a little bit more on the expensive side, you can take a look at Bobo VR, BOBO VR, and Kiwi, KIWI, and then just type in VR. Those are very, very trusted brands, very reliable. I have a Kiwi backstrap because I prefer using backstraps over halos, and this has a battery pack attached to the back of it. So if my VR headset is not plugged in, I have this battery pack at the back of my head, which allows me to well, when my headset is low on battery, I just attach it onto my directly, and then bada bing bada boom, I can keep going for longer. My facial interface is a general one. Connection terminated. Thank you D Kenny. Thank you, Kenny. I have a general one, but it's very soft, and I have never needed to replace it at all throughout my Quest 3 lifespan. For your controllers, you also wanna specifically for your controllers, you want to get something that will help you emulate the ease of it will help you emulate like Steam controllers. And basically what I mean is that you're holding it like this, right? And then on your knuckle straps, that's what it's called, knuckle straps. I'm still not playing with people. I'll never do community raids. So yeah, you also want knuckle straps because it can get pretty tiring to hold your controller all the time, right? So when you have the knuckle straps in, and you let your hand go, then the controller won't fall off your hand, and you don't have to, constantly hold your controllers, death grip your controllers. It's not really related to like the sweat thing, but it's just such a nice quality of life thing. I'm not gonna make like a tutorial or anything, but like if you Google like VR accessories on YouTube, there's something will surely pop up. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of things gaming. Thanks a lot. No problem, man. I'm always glad to see people get into VR in general. Very niche category of people, and then it doesn't really help that every single developer just basically makes another clone of already existing games. So it's always nice to have someone new to VR just in general, Well, we still have 2 minutes, so yeah, just I hope why don't you play with people? Yeah, it's because of like TK and like generally, I just don't like it when people come in and then apparently my only value to them is to play with them, you know. I uh it's just like a personal thing, but I get very very deeply offended when people come in and their first chat is, "Hi, can I play with you?" Right? Cuz it's like you don't want you don't see me as a content creator or someone whom I can entertain you. You just see me as someone to fucking shoot me the moment I load into raid and take my shit. So, or either that or just, come in come into my come into my squad up with me and then you start saying racial slurs, stuff like that, you know. Or but those are rare scenarios. But the thing is, I also don't really enjoy playing with people because I I I have I'm just awkward, you see. So if someone else was here, like that's not a friend, then it would just get really really weird, really really weird, cause uh cause yeah. So there you have it, I guess. But yeah, it's like most of the time it's just people just come in and want to, you know, squat up with me, and I take personal issues to that. Like at least try to butter me up first, you know, try to get to know me. I mean, if any one of my regulars were to come up to me and ask me if they wanted to play with me, I would be down, cuz I know that they mean well and they don't mean to try to TK me or do any stupid shit, right? They just want to play with me and have a great time. But if it's just some random kid who comes in, then I don't know what they want to do. I don't know what they're gonna try to do. So I can only assume the worst. So yeah, see, you are fun to watch, and the only time I'll say some crap is if someone's being a brat. Well, you know. The last time someone was being a brat, I had to delete my VOD because the stuff that I said was too offensive, and I should have handled it professionally. But what can you do? Children will always be children. I can't change that, but I need to conduct myself in a proper matter, you know? I cannot constantly berate them like I did, especially if they're a minor, cause let's be honest, minors are anyone under the age of 18 who should not have access to well, of a of a device like a VR headset. They don't really know better, and they haven't really ever been told no in their life, most likely. So it just so it's just sometimes sometimes kids are, you just need to treat the kids in a professional manner. Just ban them and then move on. Don't fuel the hate. And if they continuously harass you, just report them, ban all their odds, and then move on. There's nothing to be gained from being from being an asshole, right? So, and I just wish I conducted myself in that manner when I was, you know, at that point in time. Am I fun to watch? I don't know, because I'm my own harshest critic, and I will always say no, right? It's really up to other people to tell me if I am as good as I say I am. But I'm also a guy who can very rarely, who can hardly take compliments as well. So sometimes it's just a perfect shitstorm of of I'm my own harshest critic. I can't I can't accept when people are trying to be nice to me, and and yeah. So you may hate this, but I'm 15. Okay. I'm so sorry, but yeah. Try to if you're under the age of uh look, I have nothing against children who are okay, who are fine, right? The thing is children who are underage and are brats on the internet, right? You have been completely fine, right? I I've had no quarrel with you. Hell, I didn't even know that you were under 18. But I've always also had this one gripe that uh that unless that is that if you're under 18, you should never try to disclose your age. It's not really as big of an issue as I make it out to be, but I don't like the idea of, someone who's under 18, someone who's under the age of consent, uh, you know, saying their age out willy-nilly for everyone, because they're legitimately creeps on the internet, and it's not it's wait, I forgot to bring the green key card. Fuck! Oh, this is a wasted rate. Yeah, but there are legitimately like some really weird fucking people on the internet, and I just want if children are gonna be on the internet no matter what, so I've always just been of the personal belief that you should never share your age online. So you saying you're like 15 and stuff, that's like I'm not very I'm not I'm typically like not very okay with that. So yeah, just try not to like share your age online. I hope you may understand. You've been told no way many times. Yeah, see, that's the thing, isn't it? It's not that the problem is children. It's children who are immature on the internet. I have absolutely no problem playing with people who are believed to be mature, can have a conversation, but most people just come in, hey, can I play with you? And then just, they get offended when I tell them no. So it's just stupid. It's just not fun to get this kind of get those things anymore. You don't, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I know. It's just I know what you mean. You're trying to justify it, like, yeah, you're the age that I'm speaking of, and you're all right. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's just that it's like some children are just way too young to be on the internet, and they lack the maturity to conduct themselves properly on a place that the age range is pretty much range from all the way to someone who's fucking shitting out nut dust, I literally didn't bring anything. This rate, are you fucking? I was gonna hit greens, but I can't even do that now. You're not rude or disrespectful? Yeah. And I really appreciate that, It's just that most of the people who are around your age do not act as mature as you do, and I'm very grateful that you are, but most of the other people your age conduct themselves very poorly, which is very unfortunate. Like, I'm all for having more people playing VR, but at the same time, when like, do you know Mr. Loon? I don't think so. Hello, Evan. We're just playing some Tabor. We're taking a little bit of a site. We're doing a little side piece at the moment because we were doing we were doing we were doing pacifist runs for a certain task in the Tabor Rehabilitation Hospital, but I was gonna hit green key cards, but then I forgot to bring green key cards. I have no idea who you're talking about. If you're talking about someone who's like within like the Tabor community or like VR content creators in general, I don't know most of them. My extent of like you VR YouTuber knowledge is very vainly myself, Short Stack, who plays this game and has his own streamer item, Soul BC, who is a which is part of the media team for Combat Waffle Studios, and like a bunch of other random people like Chilt Rhythm, JPVR, you know, just a bunch of like people who are more so my friends that more so than streamers. So my knowledge on that part is very limited. It's just that yeah. I'm sorry if I don't recognize certain people. I mean, you know, being part of like the Reality Rifters moderation team, because Stacks by proxy became a Reality Rifter on a technicality because he was playing for one of the pro sports scene that very briefly. He's never touched it ever again, so quite frankly I have no business being a Reality Rifter anymore, but but I know most of them as well, but it's not like a personal know them type of business. It's mostly just I'm there by proxy. What's the easiest way to kill Collector? Grenades, and that's a hack tool. Oh my god. Perfect. Grenades and AP ammo. So I have this video on my YouTube shorts. It's not really like a good representation of what to do, but basically you can tell that Collector is on the map by the fact that like that there are no roaming phoenixes in the map. That's how you tell that he's in. Once you know that he's in, head up to the second floor of the area that he's in, and then throw down as many grenades as you have. Throwing down the grenades will hopefully take out as many of his goons, or maybe even Collector himself. Once his people start moving, you pull out your gun, hopefully with some AP rounds, and then you move tactically, clearing rooms. Like, this is how you should do it. So you hear him there, and then you just go like this, moving slowly, clearing. You see him, you open fire on him. You're nice and fun, everyone says. Yeah, I'm glad you're actually like not a wild child, I guess you can call it. So yeah. Spear AP. Yeah, that's what Spear AP is what I used in that scenario. But basically anything with AP, it will suffice for the most part. I would recommend a rifle, but I guess if you wanted to, you could probably use an SMG as well. I probably wouldn't recommend a shotgun, slugs, or pistols, because that's just a little bit too. The fire rate's probably a little bit too slow for you to be able to take down Collector. Because keep in mind, Collector is strong enough that even with what I currently have right now, Ronin and 6B43, I will still die almost instantly when shot by him. So you need to track carefully and make sure he never opens fire on you. Whether that be you know where he is, you continue throwing grenades, or or you or you or you pie slice the corner until you see him, and then you just open fire on him and hopefully kill him before he can kill you. It's the same thing with what's its face with Kurtek, really. It's the same principle. It's just that Kurtek is slightly easier because of less health, and the gun is not as good. The Collector's gun is ridiculously strong, while the Collector's gun is just an SKS, a golden one at that. But you make it look and sound so easy to kill him. It's not, though. That's the thing. Like, I've had my fair share of dying to him, but I've also within this wipe killed him more than I've died to him. The trick really is just grenades, to be honest. Like, it just comes with experience, you know. You play a video game for the first time ever, and you have no idea how to fight this boss for the first time. Doesn't have to be Tabor specific. It can just be any game in general. You know, you come across your first hurdle. You have no idea how to finish the hurdle or solve this puzzle. But once you learn how to do it, in the future you will learn how to do the puzzle again, and you have no issues completing the puzzle. That's basically what it is. I know it's just really a lot of trial and error, which isn't helped by the fact that he's like a 5% spawn. Like, if people want to like legitimate, so you're gonna have to pretty much die to learn Kurtek. That's kind of basically the long and the short of it, really. Also, we got a hack tool. Finally. Oh my god. I can finally do that mission now. Hallelujah.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear.
I mean, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I killed him about 7 or 8 times this wipe, so I definitely have some level of experience killing him. It's a bruh moment for sure, but yeah. It just came with the unfortunate. It just unfortunately came with just playing the game way more than I should, really. I mean, where do you think those like 10 spears came from? You know. Where do you think this calamity of a backpack came from? Also, yes, that's all GPUs, by the way. Crazy shit, I know. I'm a little bit wealthy. I don't mean I'm humble bragging as they say. But yeah, just high fire rate weapon and go crazy. And one day, eventually, you'll be able to sell AK alphas like I do. You know, it's the tools of the trade. Grenades will be your lifeline. Utilize them. So I forgot the... Yep. I did in fact forgot the... Tried like 5 times with 2 other people and we've killed him once. Okay, so people are a different story because if y'all don't stick together and split up, if y'all don't stick together, then it's gonna complicate things a lot more. Also, I wanna die. I have to pick up 35 one-shot shoes. Oh my god. Why did I not sell? I hate this. I hate this. We need an auto sell from the kiosk. Please, I beg you. I don't want to have to do this. So, actually I would say it's arguably even easier to do it with people, cause then you can all prepare to throw grenades at the same time from different angles. One of you may die, but hey, it's the tools of the trade, you know. Oh my god. I wanna die. I wanna die. I wanna die. Yeah, it's really just practice. Solo is definitely arguably the hardest way to kill him, but grenades will pave the way because, you know, his 5 goons, you can whittle them down to as little as possible, and then you're just golden from there on out. There's really, it's like, yeah, just do it. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Wasn't Shia LaBeouf like... Didn't Shia LaBeouf like went on the edge of insanity after some time? I swear to God, he entered some controversy. Shia LaBeouf, and then it was all over for him, I guess. You playing with viewers? Nope. But hello, Ronnie. Hope you're having a great day. We're just playing Ghosts of Tabuski. I hate this. I had that happen yesterday twice. What, meeting collector? That's if that's what you're talking about, then that's pretty crazy. Yeah, there has been like one so streamer or the other where like I met collector twice and I was like extremely nonchalant about it, cause to be honest, like I just didn't care. Alright, so we can do this quest now, and we need a tracking device. Bet. So what time is it? Container tracker, right? Yeah, collector. Well, I mean, if you were playing during the 4th of July, it just so happened that all bosses had a 100% chance of spawning. So that was crazy that I didn't utilize that at all because I was just so absolutely filthy rich at that point that it
Please do not
was
forget to
just
store your
completely
armor and
irrelevant.
gear in the
A
appropriate
top
area.
laps on Island of
Bunkers
Night.
are no longer
Alright.
considered secure.
Since we are finally done with this, we are going back to complete 10 raids without dying or killing. No, the one shots. Oh my fuck. Yeah, yeah, that doesn't happen to me often, but when it does, I am so irritated. What's this and like the one-shot focus bags are the demons. All right. Wow. To greater quest we go. Bum 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 bum. It's 9, right? Let's just make sure we have everything. Locate blah 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 on Island Tabor night. Hack tool and tracking device. Okay. Let's go. Add you? I don't think I will. Weird ass sound. Hey, we finally started bringing the shield meta back in for the pacifist route, cause of that quest, which you know what that means. We can finally raid the. Damn it. 2 boxes and 1 bag at the same time, bro. I fucking flip. Like, I mean, whatever, you know, it's Scott's game. He can decide whatever gets priority or whatever doesn't get added to the game. Like how people was constantly complaining about adding gunsmithing to the game, and I'm pretty sure he said he was never gonna do that anyways, so. Either that or I remember I remember they said that gunsmithing was planned down the line, but it never came to fruition, and people were giving him shit for it because like it was the end of the world that gunsmithing ever came. But I was just thinking to myself, like, things can change in between times. It's not exactly like he has to stick with the roadmap, you know. So I don't exactly understand why everyone was whining and crying that day, but whatever, I guess. I mean, still, it's mostly just children whining and crying, so it's not like you should take what they always say at the face at the as any. Oh my god, he shot himself in the head. The ricochet made him shoot himself in the head. Hey, Ronnie. You're not coming up, are you? Okay, there's no purple there. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that with with a burning passion. Like honestly, it could literally never get any worse. But I do hope somewhere down the line they eventually add auto selling from kiosks, or the well, at least the ability to just sell from your kiosk in general. But there are more priorities to the game at the moment than what I wanted. It's not really a big deal. So huge viewer rates? Nope. Not at all. I actually don't do any viewer rates. Funny you mentioned that. Like not at all, actually. A lot of people come in and ask, and you know, they always just get the same answer, unfortunately. I should make an FAQ. Then again, who would read the FAQ? But, well, I mean, it's not that annoying to the point where I need to make an FAQ. Maybe if I had like maybe if I was like a big streamer and I had like 500 viewers, then yeah, maybe an FAQ would be in order, but I don't think it's necessary considering I'm just such a plebeian streamer at the moment. Hey Perb. I need to plug in my headset. Man, it just occurred to me. I'm not gonna have a lot of time to charge my headset in between going to work. I can't leave the thing on and Hey Jax. Look at this motherfucker aiming for center mass. Yeah, we're just playing some Tabor right now. Currently on the pacifist route, like shit's Undertale or something. But no, for the most part, it's just because we have this quest where we have to do a bunch of raids without killing or dying as our task. So that's why we have the big shield. Because we also have this one particular quest that requires us to head up to the top of labs, and I don't know if anyone's at the top of labs. Let's see if we can get into here. If there's someone here, then we're not going. I much prefer PVE over PvP. Me too. A lot of people say PVE is boring, but you know, like number one, let people play whatever the hell they want to play. Number two is that it's a very stress-free environment, and that's why my title is PVE solos and chill. At least I think that's what it says. But yeah, it's just PVE. PVE doesn't really have any of like the stress that's typically associated with PvP. Especially no ratting, no rootin', no what's it, no do's it's. So agreed. I like playing the game at my own pace. Yeah, without the people hiding in trees and you know, people hiding around corners, just people hiding in general. Even though it's technically like a real military tactic, so you can't get mad at it because this is a military sim after all. You play a military sim, you expect people to not use military tactics, like huh? You know, so Alright. So, this thing. Locate the container on top. Labs on island. Close the container. Look for the container with the X on it. So that thing has stuff, so it's not that. This thing has stuff, so it's not that either. I know there's one at the bottom, but I never knew there was one up top as well. Is it this one? Nope. You can search this one. I am confused. Underrated stream. Thank you, man. We're just here for a good time. Good time. Enjoy ourselves. Chat a little. No need to stress out. Maybe put maybe put this in the background while you go do something else, you know? Do I need to search this thing up on do I need to search it up on on which container it is? On top of labs. This is labs, so unless it's like, no, it's not anyone's there, I don't think. It's like one of those closets, the side rooms. Oh, here it is. Thank you. There we go. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Jax. Perfect. Yeah. You. All right. Let's exfil. Uh-oh. Got 556. His ass has 556. Alright. Oh. Yeah, okay. Can you believe that quest took me over half of white to clear? Ridiculous, honestly. It's all because I didn't. He head tapped you. Oh yeah, he did. That's well, we're not running into any more enemies. Well, you know, I am wearing a Ronin, so that's why I lived. But it was 50% though, so if he hit tapped me again, I would have been dead. Luckily the shield like aligned with all the body blocks. I tell you, if I died there, I would have mauled it really hard, because that was the only hack tool that I found in the game since and the fact that I got it from the worst vault in the game really speaks volumes, huh? We don't need to worry about our health. We're exfilling, so we'll gain all of this back by by the time we finish loading up in bunker. I'll just take this for the road. Why not? Minutes. All right, so exfil timer opens at 10 minutes, which means that I can pump out six no kill rates in 1 hour, about there, which means that to
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas. Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
really. Oh my god. You're finally making me do kill missions! Oh my god! Are these... Can I just turn these in from ones that I already have and not ones that I have to pick up? Because I have all of those. Okay, orange. Making me want to play some. Do it. Why not? Alright. Well. Fuck this mission. We're going on a rampage. Alright. I should have a canteen here. Yep. See if we can turn this in. Nope, guess not. Alright. The time for niceties has ended. We are now gonna go on a killing spree. 15,000 experience. So kill 20 Phoenix while wearing a 6B102. Tabor Knight while wearing a C. Alright, so bunker tour. Look at your watch when you hold something. Yeah, I know. It's just that I thought I could sell. I thought I could turn in stuff that I had gone before I did, but I mean, yeah, obviously not, I guess. Bunker tour, there's not really that much the bunker tour, I guess. We got guns. We got guns. Right hand of America. A lot of guns. Even more guns. I need you. Got lots of armor. We got guns. Did I mention we also had guns? We have wheat. We have guns. And we have even more guns. That's about it. I think did I mention that I had guns? I think I did. Also for you, I guess people who don't have as much AP ammo, I feel your pain. I too am very, very deprived of AP ammo as well. Alright. A few guns? Yeah, just a couple. Alright, well, so screw that mission. We are now going to do this one. So apparently our priorities will be... Oh wait, I need heals, don't I? Not enough guns, sorry. Damn, don't worry. I'll get more. Oh, I need a sidearm. Actually, wait, no, I don't need a sidearm. This is kill. Headshot 20 Phoenix with assault rifles on Hyodov. What was that? I think this is gonna be our last raid of the day, cause I need the I need to get some sleep, cause it turns out I'm employed and I need to keep my job, and the only way I'm gonna do that is by retaining my good graces, by showing up on time. Toilet paper. It's been so long. I've been doing nothing but the quests that require you to not kill any enemies. So I'm finally glad to be picking up guns again. Don't leave. Well, I mean, I have to go to sleep, you know. So, unfortunately, I do. I'll be around same time tomorrow. So no need to panic. I'll be back. Not really anything to loot in Chodov Mall, is there? Also, this display I like a lot. I'm a big fan. Big fan. Oh, my head. Where's the... It's this way, right? We'll go this way. Bub. What scope is that? This is the Smith site. So it's a Smith site, and because the thing is weird, I put it all the way up to the front so that I can lean back comfortably without having to put my eye up to the wall. Oh, Rips. My boy Rips. Raise hell, praise Dale, old son. I missed you. Oh, my boy. So for most of you who don't know the Okami lore, I was great friends with that guy, Rips Actual. He was a QA tester for this game, and he took his life last year. Yeah, I was still in the military, so you know, it's very hard to grieve a man when you're expected to be a peak performance. So I didn't get a chance to properly mourn him, and to be honest, that little thing down there was it's pretty much the entire reason I played Tabor. You know, someone once told me that I should play Exfil Zone, and when I told them no, they told me it's my loss. And this guy was also friends with this guy before he passed, and yeah, I wanted to sock him in the mouth for saying it was my loss, because I guess apparently people can't have their own fucking opinions these days, I guess. I'll need this later. It's nothing to be sad about anymore, though. Like, he's my motivation for streaming, and he's my motivation, so yeah. he was a great guy. I mean, still is a great guy.
Nazar příteli, přeji bezpečnou hlídku. Chytni, chytni!
He run all the way. Not the plastic bottles one. I think we need to do more rounds tomorrow when we should go live again. But hey, at least we're finally temporarily out of the out of the pacifist route. You know, I'll tolerate it for stuff like Undertale or Deltarune, but this shit. Oh yeah, I still have to finish recording that as well. Man, there's so many things that I want to do, but I don't have time to do them. I only have weekends, and weekends are not exactly free either. Oh my god. Should be everyone, right? I hope so. Man, you think after doing a lot of those pacifist runs I would be a little bit rusty at shooting people again, but no, I'm back in the swing of things, and actually, if anything, I'm deadlier. You know, hold me back, like I am the Terminator. I don't even know why I go looking for GPUs when I literally don't need them anymore. Well, but then again, you know, when you don't need GPUs, you just so happen to constantly be blessed by them. So
Hey, take what you can get.
You gotta be grateful. You know, you gotta be grateful. Well, I don't think there's any Phoenix as far as I remember left on the left, so we're just gonna quick exfil and then we'll call it for the day. Man. I can't even watch stacks now. That's kinda sad actually. Because I'm busy doing a job. I can't find a job. Maybe these guys respond? Oh, they did. Well, we're still gonna need to play another match, another raid anyway, but it help every little bit helps. Just in case I don't have just in case I don't get as much next time. All right, well, I'm glad to finally get back into streaming. I'm really finally glad. Ever since my new controllers came in, you know, we've been streaming, we've been having a great time, having a beautiful time. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. I will be around same time as tomorrow, around this time. And yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by. I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone. Off to grind my Delta container. Hell yeah, that's the way to do it. Pedal to the metal. Oh my god, I accidentally turned on